Hola. So I'm making this little clip because I recorded some clips already, and just want to let you know what you're getting into before you watch it. So I did some squats at the gym today. Gotta remember eye contact. It's so weird to just look in the camera. I'll look at myself. But did some squats. I just started body weight, then went the bar, added 20 pounds, added another 20. Worked my way up to the working sets. The working sets I did 120 pounds. The goal was 5 sets of 6 at 120 pounds. And you'll see what happens as far as that. I do a little bit of commentary in between, and I'm planning to, as I edit this video in Adobe Premiere, uh, I'm planning to speed up like the squats. Like maybe I'll slow it down to certain parts, but just want to let you know you're gonna be watching a dude squat. So if that is bothersome, then quick, turn off the video. The 2.5s are important. This be the beginning of the working sets. Oh, one more thing. Just to reiterate, it's 120 pounds, and my goal is 5 sets of 6 reps. That's what this is with the blue plates. And there's a little 5 pounds on the side of each one, or it might be 2.5, whatever the math is. Yeah. Resume. The bar was off balance for that. Hard to center it sometimes.
First set was not very easy. It's not gonna get easier, probably. Form is definitely not the best.
So I made quite a few errors in editing this video. The After the beginning warm-up sets, the actual working sets, I edited them in out of order, which I found out after I kind of did it and I was watching it. I was like, oh, I spoke after my first set and I was like, oh, first set was pretty rough. It's gonna be hard. And then yeah, and there were other mistakes too. Oh yeah, like I ended up actually I forgot that I made a clip that said I'm starting the working sets now, and I said some other stuff. So I'm actually gonna put it in just a moment here, even though, well, you'll see. Even though, yeah, okay, here comes that clip.
So I'm about to start my working sets. 120 pounds, 5 sets of 6. The last time I squatted was 11 days ago, and I did 115 5 sets of 6, but these 11 days have not been restful or healthy, so it's going to be tough. Emergency brake on. All right, what's up? So camera died before my last set, and I did not finish the last set. I could have finished the last set had I decided to, but on the first rep, the lower back really started to give some uncomfortable pains, and I thought it best to stop. It was difficult to get myself to stop because I knew I could finish, but the form wouldn't have been as good and I might have further injured myself. And yeah, it was like an ego kind of like goal setting, like, you know, I want to keep making progress, and my lungs hurting, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to take a sweet dose of ibuprofen when I get home. It's unfortunate, but I think I made the wise decision there, so I'll have to revisit that same weight next time and get better form. I definitely, you know, if any of you guys are proficient in lifting, specifically squats, you know, maybe you can give me some pointers on how to make it better. I thought I figured out how to not make my lower back hurt, and it's by like really straightening out the back and pushing my lower back in and tightening everything. But and maybe that is it, because I forgot to really push with my glutes. I used more of my legs and my back to squat today, and I need to push more with my glutes. When I use my glutes a lot, then the lower back doesn't hurt as well. So anyway, it's a bunch of technical bullshit. If you're not interested in lifting, then that's pretty boring, I guess. But anyway, I keep waffling around on different cameras. I thought I centered on the Sony ZV-1, but now I'm back to the Sony FDR-X3000 because I want it to be underwater capable. And there's a guy selling a X3000, and he lives in Kiev, Ukraine. And this is February 2023. And they're at war with Russia, and it will take a month to 2 months to get here if I order it, but it's $450, which is a good price for the current rate. It's right there at the lower end of the prices, and it was manufactured in November of 2018, whereas most of the ones on the market I'm seeing were manufactured approximately September 2016, maybe early 2017. But the later manufactured means, you know, potentially it's in better condition. Um, yeah, and so I'll miss my friend's wedding, or at least I won't have my camera for my friend's wedding if I order it, because it's not gonna get here in time. Decisions, man. But I think I'm gonna get it, but maybe not that one from Ukraine, but still get that model. Spent so much time trying to decide. But I'm gonna do now a bit of searching because I decided underwater is actually a lot more important than I was giving it credit for. Don't want to be worried anytime I hit a river or a lake or anything, ocean, to if I'm bringing my Sony ZV-1, if it drops, it's dead. And the underwater housing does exist for the Sony ZV-1, but it cost at minimum $300. And the camera itself, I plan to spend about 450 bucks on, 500. And so to spend another 300 to make it waterproof, it's a bit too much. I could maybe do 150 or something. It's tricky, man. I think I gotta go with the Sony FDR. But in the end, it's gonna be what I make of the camera. You know, what kind of stories I tell and how much I grow. That's gonna make a great video. It's not the camera, but man. What are we on? NoFap day 13? Or is it 12? I feel like I already said 12. I think 12 was yesterday, so assuming it's 13, hey, we're in the teens. So my NoFap streak is going through puberty at the moment. It's getting acne and boners. No. Definitely the second one. Anyway. It's definitely like, you know, girls are looking extremely beautiful at the gym and everything, and I just have to like constantly try to not ogle because it doesn't help. It doesn't accomplish anything, and it's a waste of time. That's how I feel about it. But it's a challenge, but I have moments of feeling better and good, and it feels worth it to keep going. And so, plus I, promised to the people on here I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to. So, with that, have a good rest of your day or night. And, yeah, do some a little extra today. Do some a little more than you usually would do, and I bet it will feel good. Alright, see ya.
So I definitely have a lot of work to do as far as editing. This is my first time using Adobe Premiere for my own video. I took like uh 1/9 of a Adobe editing class and then I dropped it. So I really am a newbie, and I just need to organize my files better so that I keep those clips in order, because I got them out of order there. And but hey, I'm trying. This is as much effort as I'm gonna put into this one, but I'm gonna put more down the road. Also, I was pretty, like, I think, kind of a bit negative and sad after I didn't finish my you know sets the way I wanted to. But I feel better now. Later in the day, I ended up finally pulling the trigger on the camera. I got the Sony FDR X3000, the old school one. But yeah, tomorrow's a new day, and I don't think I hurt my back too bad. It's pretty good after all that. Anyway, I'm more positive now. I just I want to work on being more positive, but at the same time, gotta share some sadness sometimes. But the past week and a half or so has been a lot of negativity, and I just think it's a bit too much, and I just want to, you know, not it's not always bad. There's great moments. All right. Good night.